What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Guardians video for you guys. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Guardians 2024 schedule that was officially revealed yesterday. And boy, do I got some things to say. But before I get into that, I got something else to talk about. As earlier today on Twitter, I was scrolling through and I saw this come up on my feed from the game day. Now, right off the bat, you notice on the graphic, it says, where will he finish the 2023 season? Talking about Paul Goldschmidt. Because, of course, yesterday, or a couple days ago, can't remember exactly when, but the Cardinals GM came out and said that they're going to trade some people. And apparently, this Twitter account thinks that Paul Goldschmidt could be one of those people getting traded. Now, right off the bat, you look at the teams. Arizona, Texas, okay, St. Louis, all right, Cleveland, huh. Whoever posted this graphic really thought they could put the Guardians and get away with it. They thought we wouldn't notice. Now, don't get me wrong. I would love Goldschmidt on the Guardians. It'd be cool. You know, Goldschmidt is still a beast. I mean, you look at his stats and everything. I mean, yeah, he's still a stud. 2.6 WAR, 341 at-bats, 97 hits, 15 homers. He would be, I think, the team leader in home runs. That's crazy, right? Come right in and be the team leader in home runs. It's freaking crazy. 284 batting average? Yeah, that sounds very Guardians to me. 52 runs, 46 RBIs, 8 stolen bases. That's something I'm shocked we haven't done more of. Stealing bases. We just don't do that, really. 369 on base percentage, 475 slug, 844 OPS, and a 130 OPS plus. Now, usually, I'd be all for that. I would love to have these stats on my team because they're very good. You know, they're very good. Goldschmidt is still a stud. But the problem is, you dig a little deeper and you look at his contract. Now, he will be a free agent after next year, but he's making $22 million in base salary next year. Yeah. To mention, he has a $4 million signing bonus. Now, again, I would love him on my team, but we got Josh Naylor and Josh Bell. So you bring in Goldschmidt, which would be awesome. He only plays first base. So Josh Bell would probably have to go bye-bye. Because I know damn well they ain't getting rid of Josh Naylor. Unless they have him playing in the outfield again, which I ain't trying to see that. Hell no. Not after what happened a couple years ago. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. 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 I don't want that poor guy to be traumatized sitting in the outfield. Last time he was in the outfield, my dude's ankle got all messed up. But I mean, let's be real though. Let's say we bring in Goldie, we send Josh Bell off, trade him to another team, whatever. Imagine a platoon of Goldschmidt and Naylor. Imagine. You rotate them at DH. That would be nice. But I don't think it happens. No. I don't think, one, Goldschmidt gets traded. And two, I don't think the Guardians would even be interested, to be honest. I don't know. I'm not Antonetti. I'm not Chernoff, so I don't know. They might be interested in Goldschmidt. I mean, he would be an instant upgrade over Josh Bell, that's for sure, in terms of offense. I thought Josh Bell would have like around 20 homers by now, to be honest, but no, he stinks low-key. I mean, he'll come up with a hit every once in a while, but he's not like he was in Pittsburgh a couple years ago. Now, maybe I'll be wrong, and he goes out and just goes absolute berserk in the second half, makes me look like an idiot. Who knows? Nobody knows what's going to happen. But we'll see how Josh Bell does, and we'll see what the Cardinals do in terms of trading pieces. But like I said, I don't think Goldschmidt gets traded. But we'll see what happens. But now with that being said, let's get into the main purpose of this video. The Guardians 2024 regular season schedule was officially revealed yesterday. And right off the bat, I'm sure you guys can notice something. 10-game road trip to start the year. Yeah! We don't have our home opener until April 8th against Chicago. And of course, we start off out west in Oakland. It seems like we've started off out west in Oakland or Seattle most years. Which means we're probably going to be staying up until freaking like 1 a.m. to watch Guardians baseball. And I'm honestly here for it. Let's be honest. As you can see, our April is going to be very tough. You have the New York Yankees at home right after the White Sox. Of course, you are out west to start the year with Oakland, Seattle, Minnesota. Then you have, of course, the White Sox home opening series. The Yankees are in town. We go to Boston. Then we host the A's. So we're done with the A's by the end of April, which is not too bad. Then we have Boston again. So we're done with Boston by the end of the month as well. And then we go to Atlanta. We go to Houston. LA comes to town, and Detroit. Yeah, you guys can read the schedule. You know, you go through the rest of the schedule. You know, we have some road trips, homestands, and all that wonderful stuff. Like coming out of the All-Star break, we host San Diego and Detroit, and then we go to Philly, and then Detroit again. I think we're pretty much done with Detroit by almost the end of the season. Mostly. But you look at the end of the year, okay? You have Pittsburgh to end August and get into September, you know. And then October comes around a little bit. But you see at the end of the year, Cincinnati at home. And then we end the year against Houston. Yes, Houston. Wow. Oh boy. And what is with these guys and putting the Reds second last series of the year? Second straight year they've done that. This year and next year. It's like, okay. I mean, interesting. But let me know what you guys think of the schedule down in the comments. Would you give it a W, an L? Maybe give us some extremely early record predictions. I'm not going to do that because I have no idea what the Guardians team is going to look like next year. I mean, heck, we're barely halfway through this season. We're just halfway through this season. Let's finish this season and let's get to free agency and stuff before I talk about next year. Because I expect some different faces to be on this team next year. I think we'll be a little bit more aggressive in free agency now that Blitzer's money is officially fully in the bank account. And we might start seeing some new faces from the farm, too. Like maybe George Valera. Of course, the full year of Bo. Maybe John Kenzie Noel. Possibly some others as well. You know, Bybee will be up for a full year. LTA as well. Again, I keep saying as well. As well. Jonathan. Maybe Bieber. McKenzie. Hopefully fully healthy. I'll have to wait and see what happens. This offseason is going to be interesting. But before I talk about the offseason, let's get through this season first. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what you think of the schedule in the comments. As always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, become a member for exclusive perks and all that wonderful stuff. And I will be live later tonight for Game 1 of the series against the Rangers. Aaron Savale on the mound against John Gray. Should be fun. Hope you guys tune in. And let's get back to baseball. And by the way, it is, of course, trade deadline season. What I call Hug Watch season, because you're going to hear me talk about that over the next couple weeks. That comes around about a week before. I call the week prior to the deadline Hug Watch season, because that's when business really starts to pick up. And we'll see where the Guardians are by a week before the deadline. Because we could get hot, and then we could turn into bona fide buyers, or we could just completely flounder off and become bona fide sellers. I think right now we're looking like opportunistic buyers. We're going to sell to buy. Trade like Bieber or Ahmed for a big bet and some other stuff. That's what I think we're going to do right now. We'll see how things go as we get to the end of the month. But it's going to be interesting to see what the Guardians do. And if I hear any rumors, I'll be sure to make a video talking about it, especially if it's a juicy one. So as always, be sure to hit the like button, hit the bell, especially with trade deadline coming up. Don't want to miss anything, right? And of course, like I said, subscribe, hit the bell, and become a member. And yeah, it's going to be a fun second half of the season. Let's get it. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Guardians. And I'll see you tonight for Guardians Rangers. I'm out. Bye-bye.